Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
We Are the Walking Dead expansion for the Bang Walking Dead game is a must-have. If you're going to have the Bang the Walking Dead version, you are definitely going to want this expansion. Gives you extra characters, gives you extra actions, gives you something interesting to do, but most importantly, the new variant with the walkers, where if you get killed, you're not eliminated from the game, but you become a walker, which becomes a new faction, which becomes stronger as you kill people. So it makes you want to strategically kill the right people versus just killing people and seeing how things shake out, because that walker team will become very, very strong. In addition, there are times in the game where you'll be like, well, maybe I'm better off dying, becoming a walker, because I think that team is going to win, which is a little bit anti-thematic, but it's a really fun decision and experience that you're having in the game, and I've seen people do that. So I would definitely 100%, I would add this. It also adds the kingdom. You can be the kingdom in this one. So if you're a fan of Ezekiel and his clan, then you can definitely be that in this game. And I think this one is a must-have, and I think it fixes the base game, and it's one that I would immediately buy with the base game when the first time I started playing it. Absolute keeper for me. Here's Bang We Are the Walking Dead. This is an expansion to Bang the Walking Dead. I put out some of the components, pretty much what you're going to get with it. I've kind of mixed everything into the base game, so everything is in here. So what you're going to get is you're going to get some new factions. So you can have the Kingdom and the Hilltop in the game. You're going to get some new characters. You're going to get Holly, Gabriel, Heath, Axel, and Morgan will be added. You're going to have some new Survivor cards that will be there. You're going to get Rosita and Lori, and those will be added in. You're also going to get some new health tokens. You're going to get a new player board, so you can play an additional player with it. You're also going to get 40 action cards. I apologize, they're all mixed in the base game, and I showed you that in that review of what those were. They're also listed here. So you're going to get some cards, these gray-colored ones that will bring roamers out, and they'll just be ways to kind of attack people. So each gray card will show a symbol which explains the effect, and only the evade cards can get away from these. And most of these are just going to be giving wounds to people. You also have some discard cards. Just a little bit more things that you can do. There's a camouflage card where you can evade and draw, which is fairly interesting. You are going to have rules for an 8-player. Each of the new characters will have a new thing. And the rules are very, very clear on kind of what you're doing here. The most important thing is for this game, and one of the reasons why I think this is required, are these walker cards. So now, when you are out of the game, you will no longer die and just be gone. You will come back as a walker, and this is a new variant that I highly recommend you adding to your game. Now, the objective for the walkers, once you become a walker, just you die and you take one of these walker cards, is you just want to live, and it tells you here, outnumber the living. So you want everybody else on the board to die except for the zombies. And you will get this little cheat sheet card, which is nice. These are the only cards that you can play. So you will be playing these cards, just trying to kill everybody else and outlive them. On your turn, you will do the same thing. You will draw 2 cards, play as many cards as you want, and discard your excess. But the trick of it is you can only play these cards. So you're a little bit weaker with a different faction. But remember, people are going to be dying in this game. And that's the whole goal of the game. So as they die, they lose their side, they become yours. So some people, in order to win the game, so if you're a savior and you guys are losing, you will want to die almost on purpose to become a walker in order to attack the other people. And that's really cool. And it doesn't sound thematically like something people would do, but it really brings the game alive. And it gets rid of that player elimination, which is a huge problem with Bang and Bang the Walking Dead and the variations of that, is that it's no longer player elimination. Sometimes it's a strategic decision to die, become a walker, because that team is likely to win. So it's really fun. Now, these guys can... if one of the end conditions happens before, then obviously these guys would not win. They need to eliminate all of you. So if the leader's able to, if you're able to kill the survivor leader before, then these guys would obviously lose. But it's a very powerful thing to kind of be in the game. You can eliminate a walker. They have subject to damage by all other player effects like other players, but they're immune to any cards with like lurker, roamer, or walker on the title. The other zombies will no longer attack these guys. If you lose your last health as a walker, you're completely out of the game. So the player elimination is still there with an extra step, and that normally doesn't happen in the playthroughs that I've had, although it is possible to do. This is an excellent expansion. This is one I would say you immediately want to buy with the base set because it gets rid of that pesky player elimination, and you'll say, well, it's still in there. Agreed, but it's a lot harder to accomplish. where in the other version, without this expansion, it will happen every single game. There will be somebody who will be out first, and they will sit and watch the remainder of the gameplay. This allows you to stay in the game a tremendous amount longer. Not to mention you get some extra characters and some really good favorites like Rosita. I know Morgan's a favorite. And who doesn't love Lori, right? Just kidding. Axel's are pretty good. You might want Holly in there. But, having this Kingdom guy here, so now you're a loner, be the last one in play. That's kind of neat because now you have a second one. So a little bit added into it. I like the fact that you're not dead forever. This is one you should absolutely buy if you're going to buy the base set. And now you would only buy Bang the Walking Dead version if you like the Walking Dead comic books or the TV show and you want to integrate this into the Bang because you'd rather have this and say an Old West theme. So that's what they're going for here is somebody who would like this theme. But this is a must-buy, must-add, absolute keeper for me and one I would tell you to buy with the base game and shuffle. Who should buy this game? And obviously, anybody's a fan of the Bang, anybody who wants to play the Walking Dead version, you're a fan of the Walking Dead comics. I think if you're going to play the Walking Dead Bang game, this is a must purchase. You need this because it takes the player elimination and kind of puts it on the back burner. It still has it, but I don't see that Walker getting killed as much as I did. Everybody's going to die in their base game, and you'll be player eliminated at some point. In this one, it puts it off. It sometimes doesn't happen at all, which is fantastic. So I would definitely use that variant. I would add this in. 100% of the time, if you're going to play Bang The Walking Dead, I would use this expansion. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.